Welcome back to another video from PullsTv. Today we got a lot going on. We're gonna be addressing a few small issues on Iron Man. I did get the exhaust hook back up on Iron Man. If you didn't see the previous video from the first start on Iron Man, go back, take a look at that. Here Iron Man with the open header. Don't sign all that, but just go check it out for me. So today, man, we got a lot going on. Let's see. So first thing I want to do is plug y'all in when I find something that's pretty decent. So I got this, I don't even know how to pronounce it. See if I can get this thing to focus. So I got this little jump starter from Amazon. And at the time, I don't know how much it costs now, but at the time, this thing was like 30 bucks. And honestly, I started Iron Man up with it, but to be completely honest and clear, I can only get like one good start out of it. But for this to be a V8 engine, I don't think it's that bad. So probably for something with like a 4-cylinder like my little Honda, or I know those Dodges can take a lot of juice. I don't know if it'll start up one of those, but it's pretty decent for 30 bucks. So I just felt like I would leave this down here for y'all. It does have a flashlight on it. If I can get it to come on. Well, hold on, let me turn it on. I gotta turn it on first. Got a flashlight on it, as y'all can see. So it'll be real handy beside the road. You can charge your phones with it, different stuff. I'm gonna link this down below for y'all because I actually kind of like it. It's not bad. Like I said, I can only get 1 or 2 starts out of it with Iron Man. And if you know anything about a carburetor, until it's tuned right, a lot of times it'll shut off on you. So I have to be on it. But anyway, I'm gonna link this for y'all. All right, man, so the next thing we got is head gaskets and head bolts for the Cam 302 that I'm building for Foxy. So I'm getting ready to head out there. We're gonna officially bolt the heads on, torque them down, and then we'll come back to work on Iron Man. I'll let y'all hear what Iron Man sounds like with the exhaust on it and everything. So yeah, let's go throw these on, throw the head gaskets on, torque the bolts down, and then, like I said, we'll be back on Iron Man. So let me go do that. Y'all come on with me, let's go. Oh, forgot to say this, God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. All right, guys, so this is my small block 4 302 with a Anderson N41 cam, and this is what's going in my Fox body. This is what's going in Foxy, and we're gonna see what it sounds like here real soon. Has a trick flow spring kit on it, springs, went back with the stock valves. No other work done to them. So what we finna do, I mean, it's basically just a stock 302 with a cam. GT40P heads. Yeah, so what I'm about to do is take these heads off and put the head gaskets on, torque them down. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna give y'all the real talk for today. So hanging there with me, man. Let me get this, let me get everything started, get my chair so I can sit, and we're gonna get to work. So here we go. Take out my little bolts I got in. So before I get too far in the video, let me say this, man. I bought a brand new head gasket kit from Ford Motorsports, and it came with new head bolts. Some people say always replace head bolts. I don't know. Honestly, if it didn't come with them, I would have reused these. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was gonna for sure reuse the head bolts, but I found a kit for like 50 bucks that came with head gaskets and the bolts. So I said, bump it. Let's just do that. So let me snatch these heads off and take this head gasket out of here. So yeah, let me wipe it down. I already like, you know, scrape the surfaces and stuff. or sanded the surfaces, make sure everything was good. So let's see if they're left or right or what. Okay, this says front, so this obviously has to be for the other side. But yeah, man, so today I'm gonna talk about persistence. Persistence, man, being persistent. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got it. All right, there we go. About persistence, man. I know this probably relates to a lot of people, man. Probably relates to a lot of guys, a lot of males, a lot of females. You know what I mean? We set goals and then we get up every day and try to achieve those goals. And sometimes, man, those seem like them goals just ain't coming, man. It seems like they just take forever, or man, I'm just wasting my time, man. It's not gonna happen for me. That's how we start to feel. And honestly, I felt that way a lot. And honestly, I still do feel that way because, yeah, I got the channel, blah, 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 but the channel still isn't what I want it to be, per se. You know, I want this channel to be big. You know, I actually want this channel to be my full-time income. And, you know, if I'm being honest, I've had a lot of jobs. I counted this morning. I've had about 20 jobs. And I'm 30. Haven't ever been fired from a job. I just have always like just left them. You know, trying to get myself closer to what I'm trying to achieve. You know, say, okay, I say, hey, okay, this job has me off on the weekends. I'm gonna go try it. Or this job, you know, has me, you know, not working as hard, so maybe I can have some energy to do something when I get off. Get to that job, and then there's a hiccup in the way there also. You know, it may be, okay, the job don't pay enough, or, you know, somebody there I can't deal with, you know. So sometimes I get to those places, and that's not the move either. That's not what I was looking for either. So, you know, it all ends up being issues both ways. And it's like, you know, darn, you know, how do I get my way through, you know? And honestly, man, I haven't even, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even halfway figured it out, you know? And a lot of times, man, I don't even feel like I'm close to figuring it out. So I can be honest with y'all, I don't necessarily have the answer, you know. All I know is to tell y'all to keep pushing, keep being persistent, keep asking for it. Keep praying about it. Don't ever get tired of praying about it, you know. I feel like the biggest issue is a lot of times, how bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want it? Like, do you want it when, you know, everybody in your family is saying, oh man, that's stupid what you're doing. Stop doing that stupid stuff. It's like, do you want it when, you know, somebody who you trust and you say, hey man, this is what I'm trying to do, and they say, oh man, that's stupid. Do you want it when that's happening? Do you want it when you know, everything looks bad, you know, everything looks like it ain't going good and it's time to turn around and go back? You know, do you still want it? Do you want it that bad to continue to go forward? Persistence is gonna be, man, it's gonna be a very important part of everybody's journey. Fitness journey. Don't matter, you know, what you're doing, what you're trying to do, whatever journey you on or trying to be on, persistence is gonna be, you know, it has to be part of what you're doing and what you're trying to do. Example, you get married, right? And you say, okay, I'm married, we've been married. You know, you have to still be persistent with, you know, your marriage. You have to still show up. You have to still remember to do things for your husband or wife. You know, you have to still do a lot of things. You can't just say, oh, okay, we married now, so I ain't gotta do nothing no more because we married. Don't quite work like that. You know, you still have to show up. You still gotta take them on dates. You know, you still gotta do all of those things. So persistence is gonna be an important, you know, part of your life and your journey. So just keep that in mind. Always be persistent and remember persistence. I'm gonna get this finished up, man. I'm gonna time lapse y'all through it, and I'll probably check back in with y'all once I jump out that Ironman. Alright guys, so let's dive right into it. Got it on, didn't take long. That's why I didn't record. It wasn't gonna be nothing crazy, just torque sequence, torque, whatever. This is not the intake. I'm going carbureted. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but this is gonna be a carbureted 302, just for simplicity. Got the GT40 intake over there. If anybody wants it, throw it out there a couple times. But yeah, this is a old 302 for that 302 that's sitting over there. This is the old intake. I just got it sitting up there just to keep out any dirt, dust. You know, if y'all can see, I got a rag up under it. But yeah, heads are on, head gaskets are on, everything is good. A few more parts, this thing will be going in. But let's go turn our attention to Ironman. All right, guys, back out here on Ironman. About two things that I need to do. I don't know if y'all can see me while I'm over here, but I'll be back in a second. But yeah, about two things I need to do. One is the shifting linkage came loose on me, and the shifter ain't working. So I gotta crawl up under here and try to get the shifter linkage working, and I can put this thing back on the ground. And one other thing I want to do, I don't have to secure it today, but I do want to get the water temperature thing hooked up, and we're gonna try to put this thing in gear. We're gonna try to, you know, move it around the yard, see what happens before we leave the yard with it. So nothing for me to bore y'all with. Y'all just hanging there with me for a second. I'm gonna get this hooked back up. I'm gonna get that little water temperature thing hooked up, and I'm gonna bring y'all back in. We're gonna fire it up, and we're gonna start trying to see if we can get some movement. All right, guys, so I'm checking back in. As y'all can see, Ironman has been rolled back just a little bit. Can't find park. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I can't get in the park for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. Can't figure it out. As soon as I crank it up, it's already in reverse. So have to figure something out with this rod. I might have to take the rod back off and bend it again or something. I don't know. I can't get in reverse. I mean, I can't get into park. So that's the issue I'm still working on. So y'all give me a second. I'll check back in a minute. I'm still trying to get this thing right. It's getting on my nerves. Y'all hanging out with me though. All right, guys, so I'll be honest, I still got some tuning to do, but we'll give this a shot. Let y'all get this exhaust real quick. All right, now let's see what we got going. No, I can't get back in the park, so. it is, y'all. It's like it's loading up when I go in the drive. Alright, y'all, the shifter then came loose. So, I am done for the day. Or at least for the moment. Shifter came loose. So, all I'm trying to do now is stop it from rolling. But I ain't got nothing to stop it, so. Throw this toolbox down here, y'all. Just to try to stop this thing from rolling back. Oh, there we go. Don't roll over. Alright, y'all. So y'all just saw that. I believe Iron Man gonna be a different animal this time. It seemed like it, but I'm finna have to jack this thing up. And honestly, man, I'm sort of frustrated with it right now. So I'm gonna take a break from it. But hopefully y'all heard it. But I'm just having a lot of issues with this shifter, and it just keeps coming loose, and then I can't access parts. So I'm about to take the rod back off. I see the way the rod is bent. It seems like it's bent more toward the exhaust. So I'm gonna take it and bend it back toward this way and straighten it out. And hopefully that fixes my issue with the rod being too short. So I'm gonna have to take it off and do that. And since it just came loose, I might as well just go and do it, man. But look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in for another video anyway. Y'all just got a little glimpse of Iron Man. Y'all just heard it. Honestly, it wasn't running correctly then. You know, I mean, it was running, but it wouldn't. It actually chops just a little bit harder than that. Not too much. It don't chop too hard, but it chops a bit harder than that. But for some reason, the carburetor is loading up. But y'all just heard it. Y'all just seen what I did. You know what I'm saying? A little something, a little tap. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to do something. So, like I said, man, we got more content coming. If you haven't took the opportunity to hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and do it now. PullsTv, gone.